Hey everybody! Welcome to the stream. We're doing the 2023 Azur Lane PVP Awards. I was asked by the Azur Lane PVP Discord community to help host it, and I got a couple of the guys from there. It's gonna be Noobasian and Borger, but for everybody who doesn't know who I am, I'm Yummy Chips. I'm an Azur Lane content creator, and I occasionally play the game. I'm pretty casual, and I got these two PvP tryhards. Let's start with Noobasian. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, Hey guys, pretty sure my voice has been heard before, but yeah, I am Noobasian. I play on the Borger server, and we're here tonight to have a blast talking about PvP.
Borger, go for it.
Hey yo, I'm Borger, the de facto king of Washington, and I just do a lot of PvP. That's about it. Back to you.
Alright, so yeah, we have a little agenda. That was like the intro. We're gonna do a bit of PvP small talk. I'm not much of a PvPer, so I got two PvP experts here to teach me. Right? Come on, give me the strats. What do I use in PvP?
Ooh. Should we tell him, Borger? Should we tell him? I mean, I think he knows. He is one of the higher ups. I think he's lying here.
I do think so.
Oh no, I've been exposed.
The secret's revealed!
Haven't you, I mean, I've been seeing you on Lexington lately, because I do sometimes play on the other servers, and I've been seeing you doing the grind, bro. Seeing you with the Musashi and the Kearsarge.
I just copy-pasted whatever I saw in the Discord.
You mean the one you made, but anyway.
So yeah, we probably won't be reading chat too much since we want to do the award stuff, but we could talk about the 5 types of awards we have. We have the highest score award for the highest seasonal ending score, right? And then we have the...
For this year, yes.
And then we have the most top 10 finishes for this year. We have the most rank 1 finishes. We have a newbie award given out by the PvP Discord community for new faces to the scene. And then we have the server highest score, like seasonal scores. How many times each server had somebody place the highest score? And then we're going to have a little after party QA. We're all drinking, we're all kind of chilling, so it's going to be a fun stream. But, sorry, I was burping. But yeah. So since they don't want to share any secret PvP strats, right? Like, what do you guys think about if Azur Lane got rid of the torpedo meta? Like, if they just made torpedoes absolutely useless in PvP, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. We go back in time to the days of old, when we have Azuma using her guns to blow up destroyers.
Yeah, and also the old Yukikaze battles, where, it's just watching her not take damage and then all of a sudden take a shit ton of damage and die.
Yeah,
the 2020 meta.
Bring back Javelin meta, okay? Undo evasion mechanic and just bring back Javelin tank.
NT duels!
Yeah, NT duels, Hiryu duels. No, that stuff's wild, yeah. But
just don't forget, NT still dies to ramming damage.
Oh, yeah.
Glower meta?
Glower meta?
Yeah, I actually lost to it once. It was like, yeah, I'm fine. NT still got invul. Well, she was doing Lucky Eve period. And the enemy Vanguard rammed him and he died.
Damn. It'd probably open up a lot of new options for different ships, though, right? Like, what would actually be really good as a gunboat in PvP if torpedo, like, was just, I don't know, they add in like a 50% torpedo damage reduction or something like that in PvP?
I don't think that'd be enough, I'll be honest. We probably need, like, some sort of torp shield or some shit to actually, prevent things from dying. Because the issue isn't that the Vanguard gets killed by torpedoes, although they often do. It's that the back line just disappears because torpedoes fly straight and literally just crash into them and do, like, half their health in a single hit.
Yeah, I do about 10k on some of my torps.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What if they make it so the slash, the melee slash, like it procs more often and it destroys torpedoes. right? And then they also get a torpedo damage resistance, right?
Well, we have that.
Oh, do
It's
we?
called Fortune Meta.
Oh, true.
Where have I seen this before?
Finally, we got some actual PvP advice, guys. We learned something. Time for me to level up Fortune Meta.
Yeah, I mean, like for all the PvP stuff, just visit the PvP spreadsheet. I believe Yummy has it in his Discord. We can probably post it on the link very short, or post it in chat very shortly. Totally not shilling here, but we also have a Discord for the PvP spreadsheet. If you want to keep up with all the latest updates and trends, feel free to check it out.
Here's the PvP Discord, guys. Check them out. If you guys want to learn, they also help people outside of PvP too. They have a PvE discussion. Really great guys. So yeah, you know, I've mentioned this before in my own stream. So if you guys haven't been in there, go check it out.
Thanks, Yummy.
Okay, yeah, we can start rolling into the awards. All right, we can start with the highest score. I'm gonna switch over. Okay,
Yep.
so who wants to announce third place?
I'll give it to Borger first, and then we'll roll it from there.
All right, third place is pretty interesting, considering there is a 4-way tie for 2601. We've got Azur Lane from Aurora. We got Famine from Aurora. We got Furans from Amagi. And we got Vestin from Amagi.
Quite a lot for quite a lot of 2601s this year, and for it to be the third top, it's quite surprising. What do you guys think about the result for this year?
It's spicy. Like Amagi is a younger server, and they're like putting up numbers, so it's spicy. I expect the same thing next year. Hopefully, Lexi and Washi steps up.
All right. We'll move on to the second place. So again, for second place, we have another tie. The score is 2602, and it is between Falulu of Aurora and Saber of Avalon, also of Aurora.
So many Aurora winners, man. Where's the other servers, man? Where's the other servers? So many Aurora. We already know.
It's an interesting thing. Look, when I was compiling all the stats and stuff like that, and looking at all the scores, Aurora actually had a pretty slow start to the year. We didn't have a lot of high scores, and then towards the back end of the year, from probably about July onwards, we just started seeing some higher and higher scores. What the reason is, I'm not too sure, but it is good to see that we're seeing a return of the 2600s. We haven't seen 2600s of this at this frequency since maybe 2020 at the very latest. So it's very good to see us return to those times, and it'd be really nice to see other servers, not just Aurora, also hit their 2600s.
Yeah, maybe we'll see a little Enterprise next year. They should have enough time to be competing pretty hard in PvP next year.
Yeah, I'd say potentially. I mean, it's still a very new server. I mean, I don't know too much about Little Enterprise. I didn't play on it. But it'd be interesting to hear from the Little Enti players, their thoughts on the current game state in Little Enterprise.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna be the one announcing the highest score winner of 2023. Has a score of 2603, and it is Kirito from Amagi server. That's an alt, right?
No, he's definitely a beta, bro. I mean, he just came. Like, what year is it? 2023. So, he's probably still chilling in what's that fucking place called? I haven't watched Sword Art Online in ages.
Gun Kill World or the Elfin whatever place, right?
No, it was before that. It was
Oh, like season 1 you're talking about.
yeah, season 1.
Yeah, like yeah.
Ironcrad, there we go.
Yeah,
Thank you, YCG Stark. There we go. Yeah, potentially using some of his beta strats. Seeing some comments for a bit of collusion going on here. It's very blasphemous statements.
Yeah, no one colludes in Azur Lane, man. No one ever does. What are you guys talking about?
What's collusion?
That only happens in Aurora, guys.
Only Aurora.
Totally, yeah.
Okay,
Well, let's go give a round of applause for Kirito.
Yeah. Good job, Kirito. 2603.
Let's go!
One on a Magi as well. Pretty good.
Yeah, so it is really good to see other servers getting high scores. Yeah. What can I say? It's for the longest time, and this was very apparent in the lead up to the PvP tournament we held last year. Going into it, Aurora was the only real server that was likely to get 2600. And the other servers really hadn't done it in the past, or haven't done it in a very long time. So there was a lot of, I guess, comments about, Aurora's the only real server that could do it. But this year just shows it wasn't just a one-off for Lexington last year, and it's something that other servers can definitely do, and it's hopeful and reassuring at least, that hopefully next year we can continue the trend, and we see higher and higher scores, and basically return to the state that PvP was in years gone past.
Yeah, like definitely, this is definitely inspiring to know that like a younger server is getting up there. So yeah, hopefully we see more trends like this in the future, especially next year. I'm banking on the Enterprise, stepping up. I'm hoping Lexington steps up, Washington and Sandy as well. It'd be pretty cool, I don't PvP myself, but having a PvP scene is really, really dope.
Yeah. So Borger, what are you going to do about Washington? I heard they're a bit on a downward trend though.
What's Washington? I don't know, I couldn't see it on my chart, so I don't think it exists.
Yeah, how about Sandy as well? We're gonna get our Sandy crowd a little bit more motivated.
Server hypes, right? Server hypes. Guys, rep your servers. Guys, type your server. You gotta rep your server. You gotta say what server you're on in chat right now. Type the server you're in. You gotta rep.
I'll lead the crew. There we go.
Collusion server? That doesn't exist.
Yes.
Yeah. So with that, we can start. Yes?
So I was going to say, this is the shit show, so just keep in mind, guys, we're completely shit-faced. We're just enjoying the crowd, and we're going to be saying shit randomly. I just want to also mention that before I forget, that all this data that we've compiled for this show was actually done by the Mustki Network. A lot of time and effort has gone into compiling it, putting all the data together for everyone to see. So just for a bit of recognition, we'd like to thank the efforts gone into producing this wonderful spreadsheet and all the data and collection that went into making it.
Yeah, much appreciated, because I don't know how to do any of it.
Neither do I, so I get someone else to do it for me.
Yeah, alright, so we can start rolling into the next award, which is going to be top 10 finishes. It's the most number of top 10 finishes by player count, right? Or yeah.
So just to I guess elaborate a little bit, this is for people who have consistently over the year, at the end of the season, they finish top 10. Again, it's just collating all the data and putting it together to show the consistency of people throughout this year.
So you'll see who are the real sweaty tryhards. You might not get first, but you're constantly in the top means you're trying.
Yeah, like Beth. Bloody try hard.
I wonder if Bloody Monster has won one, huh? Doesn't he PvP, right? That Fleet Power, Cringe Power Farmer?
He's the biggest PvPer, bro. I mean, I think when I play on not Washington every now and then. Yeah, he beats my little baby fleet. Such a bully. All that fleet power.
Yeah, makes his count stronger,
SMH,
right?
bloody SMH.
I know.
Alright, I guess I can lead off with announcing third, since I did first. And then we can just slowly rotate that way. So for top 10 finishes, it is also a tie between 3 people. It is Falala from Aurora, Kingston X from Sandy. Oh no, it's quad tie, sorry. Norke Gil Washi, and Pink Sugar Lexington with a total of 24 top 10 finishes. That's pretty impressive. I have never even been in top 10, so that's impressive.
Well, you also got to keep in mind, this is over the course of the year. The seasons are done fortnightly, so I think we're talking about 26 seasons per year. These people have been in the top 10 24 out of 26 times this year. Like, that's an impressive amount.
That's that's insane.
And for this to be third, you can only expect that, you know, second and first are going to be much, well, not going to be that much higher, but you can see the consistency these people have done throughout the year. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what the spread of the players will be, and we'll probably discuss a little bit more once, maybe second or first are announced.
Yeah. Okay. So, which one would like to take second?
I'll announce second. So, second place is also a tie between 2 people this time instead of 3. We got Karu Hashibe from Lexington, and we have Phoenix F from Sandy.
Damn. Yeah, at 25. Yeah, 25 out of 26.
Yeah, so we're starting to see some other servers as well. So, like, you know, how we were talking before, I had quite a bit of representation. Now we're seeing some of the other servers. What do you guys, especially you, Borger, think about, you know, in terms of the spread of the scores? You know, do you think the environment of the server affects it, or could be something more?
I'm not really sure. I do think the environment is a big factor because there's like a lot of different PvPers, like way more on some servers, like for example Aurora, compared to say Washington, where there's like maybe 4 or 5 a season.
Yeah, I'd be surprised.
But I also think it's also due to the availability of, like, you know, like defense fleets as well. So like stronger defense fleets, generally a lot of people are going to lose more. So it also creates some inconsistency that way.
Yeah, I think that Lexington's PvP scene is a bit smaller, so I can understand like getting top 10 might be a little bit easier comparative to other servers. So there probably is like a factor at play. But overall, still, even with the scenes being smaller or larger on different servers, I think if someone committed, they should still be able to get in the top 10 pretty consistent. I don't expect Aurora to be on a list because there's so many people on that server competing. Same thing with Amagi. So Falula, I think, is probably way more impressive. Even if she's tied, or he is tied for third, it's probably more impressive than Pink Sugar on Lexington.
Oof. No, I completely agree with you on that, but rip Pink Sugar. He's usually
I didn't think this was a roast, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the last time he got roasted was that PvP video back in...
I didn't get fucking stabbed?
Oh. Yeah, he got stabbed by Famine.
Oh my god. Okay, we're going off topic. I didn't mean to roast him, damn. I hit a landmine there.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's better than being the subject of an agency video.
Whoa. Alright, Noobasian, you want to announce the first place winner for top 10 finishes?
Yeah, let's go. So some people have been mentioning it in chat, and I can see why I'm announcing first and not second, given that Yummy Lit did third. But first place, with 26 top 10 finishes. So that's every season. This person has finished in the top 10 of the PvP leaderboards per season, each season. It should come as no surprise. It is our very own Borger-kun.
It was almost like we planned this, right? Even though we didn't. But yeah.
Rigged!
Yeah, rigged! Borger, yeah, rigged!
What do you mean? I'm innocent. I didn't do anything.
You saucy baka, you. You know, you're hosting this competition and you've popped yourself in.
What competition? Are there any prizes?
Yeah, your pride. Or lack thereof.
Oh! Oh! I felt that. Oh!
But dude, congratulations though. 26 top 10 is pretty insane. You're definitely like on it, right? Weirdly enough, you're the only person from Washington on the list, right? Because we have 2 from Sandy. Actually, I take that back. There's 2 from Washington.
Yeah,
I take that back.
But that's still, yeah, it's still a point to make.
Yeah, it's still pretty impressive. Like 26, you're literally on top 10 every single season. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of dedication, a lot of time. I mean, I certainly couldn't do it. I just don't have that time to do it. You got any? I mean, since you're on stream already, Borger, do you got any advice to give to your fellow Washi players and maybe people in other servers?
Yeah, it's the same advice I give at the top of the sheet because, you know, no one seems to take it seriously. It's, please, look at the screen or you might lose. Seriously.
Wait, do people...
This season specifically, right? I've encountered, like, pretty much all other baggers except me have lost or overcapped a fight. And I don't understand how.
Well, I mean, we had Serenity lose yesterday.
Goodness.
Wait, people don't pay attention, like, they don't watch every single battle? They actually just look away and forget about it? What?
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. Wait,
they think, oh... No, go ahead.
Does that mean I'm a PvP prodigy? Because, you know, I was doing chapter 15 and 14, like, especially 14 with no DDs, and I had to watch every single battle for resets. Does that mean I'm good? Can I be a PvP prodigy?
Probably.
You already are. You're higher up.
Ah, shit.
It's announced, bro. We can't keep it secret.
Can't even under wraps anymore.
No.
It's okay. They'll never find my alt account, my alt PvP account, so it's fine. I'll always be the casual.
Oh dear. But yeah, it is certainly something we've noticed that people will go, oh hey look, I got this meta fleet. I can just, you know, walk through fights, and yeah, when you're playing against non-meta teams, yeah, you can look away from the screen and come back like 10 seconds later and you've won. But you know, especially in this meta, just don't fucking do it. Just fucking watch your screen. I mean, it's funny to me to watch when I see certain individuals who I've already mentioned, you know, just losing, and I'm just like, guys, look at the screen. And Serenity, if you're still looking at the screen and losing, I can't help you. I try. I'm trying to help you, but I can only lead the horse to water. I can't make it drink it.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Brutal.
Sorry,
you are savage tonight, bro. You are fucking savage.
I'm drinking, bro. What do you expect?
Any more comments about the top 10 finishes?
No, I think I'll start roasting people too much if I keep going.
Okay, yeah, we could transition into the most rank ones, right? The cream of the crop, the top of the top. Rank
Wait,
1
hold up. Before we go, right?
Yes?
We should go announce our Newbie of the Year award.
Yeah, we could do a newbie award. I thought we were doing that before the server highest.
It's a shit show. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty scuffed. Look at my freaking crayon art.
I think it's beautiful. You know, it's a work of professional degree.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be worth something in the future, right? Alright, we can do Newbie Awards. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the Newbie Awards are being given out to the to people who the Azur Lane Ian like Discord community sees as new faces to the scene who are capable and have put in a lot of work in shining and stuff like that. Anything else to add, guys?
Yeah, it's just people we find to be hitting the ladders at least, and showing that they are the future of PvP. People talk about this being a dying game mode, and well, it's partially true. It is good to see new faces make it to the scene, fresh faces, and it just removes a bit of the staleness you see in PvP sometimes. So, as much as we may be taking the piss, genuinely we feel this is a good thing to see new faces and seeing new people make it onto the scene, and potentially be the new future for PvP.
Specifically, this is the qualification here is people who actually have made end of season this year who have not before.
Top 10.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool that you guys kept track of this, figured it out. I think this is a really cool award. At first, I was very confused when you guys said Newbie Award, but then when you guys explained it, I was like, that makes sense, and I think that's really cool you guys are doing that.
Yeah, we also have to be careful, like, there's people like Bruh who keeps changing his name every 2 fucking months. You think he's having a fucking period every time he changes his name.
Holy...
Bruh still plays?
Yeah, he keeps changing his name, though.
That's why people think he quits, because he changes his name so much.
Damn, even I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a Kenny award because Kenny kept changing his name, I'd give it to Bruh.
Oof.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna announce these guys. You guys can announce them, since you guys understand this a bit better.
Alright, let's go through the list of contestants. Yummy, can you show them?
Yeah, let's go.
The 4 nominees. We got Dejwid, because, I can't be bothered to pronounce his actual in-game name, from Washington. We got Aiko from Sandy. We got One Tonight from Sandy. And we got Your Cunt from Washington. So, these are the 4 nominees. Who will win our Newbie of the Year award?
I think, yeah, Beth, we're not mentioning that name. I'm not. It's just not happening. Alright, I'll announce the winner of the Newbie Award. And it is, drumroll please, Aiko from Sandy.
Aiko! Congratulations winning Newbie of the Year 2023 award.
Now we do have an announcement to make. I mean, even though this person did make it onto the Newbie Award nominations, the Mustki Network did reveal some very damning allegations that one of our contestants has made it onto the wall of shame and has been redacted from all the scores.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think there was some collusion, bit of playing around with lollies too much, a lot of cat pictures.
He's a very suspicious individual in general. I think we all know who it is.
Yeah, I think everyone's mentioning it on stream. Yeah, bloody hell, One Tonight.
Damn, this is turning into a roast session right now.
It's the PvP shit show.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's give a round of applause to the newbies.
Yeah, congratulations for being nominated, and congratulations Psycho once again for winning. Carry the future of PvP.
And, to anyone who, wants to make it onto the PvP scene, definitely make that transition. It is free EXP, it's free bullions, just keep that in mind. Don't be like Serenity, watch your screen. If you're losing, reset.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to the most rank 1 finishes. And this one's gonna be a little spicy. But yeah, it's I guess Noob, you want to start it off since me and Borger already started one off.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, I'll just give a little bit of a preamble first. So very similar to the top, the most top 10 finishes, but this is just the creme de la creme. Not only is these people finishing the top 10, they finished first overall each season, or in their respective season, and it's a pretty good turnout this year. We've got quite a lot of participants and a lot of faces that showed up. So to go with the third place for most rank 1s in their season goes to FBSS from Sandy, who achieved first place 8 times in his server out of the 26.
That's insane. I can't even do it once, so 8 times is already 8 times better, infinitely better than me. That's a lot. You said there's 26 seasons, right? So that's like a third of the seasons. That's insane.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even the time that I infamously won my own competition, I didn't ask for help. There were good reasons for it. That when server pride's at stake, we had to do it, and the other servers were doing it. So I was like, "Fuck it, we're doing it."
Damn. Okay. So I guess I'll do the second one.
Yep.
Yeah, and the second one, this is like deja vu, because it is Kirito from 265 Amagi. Literally, I announced his winning earlier as well. But yeah, he's second place with 12 rank 1s of the year.
He kind of fell away, Kirito. He had some very impressive finishes at the start of the year and even midway through the year, but he sort of fell off in the end. I didn't really see too much of his name going forward.
Well, maybe he just took a break,
Yeah, well, he probably took a break in the realist sense, unlike, certain people who keep saying they're taking a break, but they're really not.
We won't name any names here.
No. I mean, you could have people like Vice and Famine who are, just naturally good to the point where they can literally just retire and they still win just because they're just a cut above the rest.
Yeah, like they just go ham the first half of the year and just be fine the second half because people can't keep up.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we should really rename this this award to the Famine Award. Even though he's retired, but previously, he was the Lord and Savior of PvP.
Yeah, I've heard rumors. I've heard stories. Guy's pretty insane.
Yeah. Well, I just did either. I just called it the Famine Award.
Alright, so before we announce rank 1, right?
Yes.
We got honorable mentions,
Yes.
So there are quite a few people tied for 4th with a total of 7 number 1 wins. We got Ari Nautanwai from Lexington. We got Dom G26 from Sandy. And we got Kuro Hasibe from Lexington.
Still impressive.
So a 3-way tie.
Still impressive. If they just got one more win, they would have tied for 3rd. Still impressive.
Still, that's like a quarter of the year. Pretty large.
Yeah. So congratulations to you guys. Honorable mentions. You guys didn't get 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, but still very impressive to get 4th. And I think with that, I believe we should make Noobasian announce the winner.
Oh no, it would have been more funnier if Borger announced first, but
Planned. It was planned. This is 100% planned scuff. Professional scuff.
Oh, it is completely. It's great. I need my second drink now. So first place. So we'll do a bit of a drum roll, bit of a delay. So this person finished first in their server 16 times. this year. Hey. He intended to lose. He threw. Okay, back to where we're going. So this person finished 16 times in the period that we observed. And as people have mentioned, this person is again Borger-kun.
Fucking Borger. A true PvP sweat.
What do you mean? I don't sweat at all.
Me telling, I can see the drip from your chair, bro.
Hey, that's because I'm wearing sick drip right now.
Fair point, I'll give you that.
Everybody's like rigged.
Great competition. I mean, of course it's gonna be. I mean, he's hosting his own PvP Awards night.
True.
I might as well go buy some gold bars and so he can hand it to himself. I mean, hey, it's not a bad idea to have in this day and age. Have a bit of gold.
I mean, at the end of the day, the reason why he's hosting is
No, we just gotta buy a Mustki coin.
Yeah, like the reason why Borger's hosting is because he's very invested in the PvP scene, the PvP like community, and obviously if he's invested and he cares about it, it's because he PvPs, right? So it makes sense for him to be like that sweaty and get so many rank 1s, and then be here. It makes sense.
You also got to keep in mind he is the face of the sheet editing for the PvP spreadsheet. I mean, we all, the three of us all do put our contributions through, but ultimately it's the one that actually, you know, does all the changes and does, you know, all the updates. It is done through Borger.
Yeah, like so. It makes complete sense why he's here. You know, if Azur Lane was like a much bigger game and we had like an esport, like some other gacha games, maybe Borger might not be like rank 1 or first in all these awards. Maybe we'll get some other people, and hopefully in the future we might see some people from Little Enterprise popping
You
off.
fucking better.
Fucking better.
It's getting lonely up here.
Damn.
Well,
just looking down on us from his freaking like castle in the sky.
Not just a castle, it's a pyramid built out of rank 1s.
I mean, Borger, if you want, I mean, Aurora's always open to more people if you want to come across. I mean, I have suggested in the Discord earlier that we trade Serenity for you if you want to come along.
Is he willing, though?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to face Famine, Reaver, or Himmel anymore, wouldn't he?
Well, Serenity, if you're in chat, you better hit me up on that offer. I'm ready. Are you?
Well, so with all of rank 1s, that's insane though. 16 out of 26, right? Because it's 26 in a season. That's freaking insane. And then yeah, like second place is not even half. Holy cow!
Well, the funny part is I got 3 ties as well. I finished just a little bit too late, so would have been 19.
Oh, you
Unlucky.
matched them. You matched them. Damn.
Well, let's give a round of applause to the rank 1 finishers for this season. You know, this year.
Do you just want to clap yourself on this?
Fine, I'll do my golf clap.
That sounds more like a plap than a clap.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll give you a clap. I won't give you a clap. This freaking sweat load.
Hey, this is not Blue Archive Mutsuki, guys. We don't go plap plap plap.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we're gonna move into the server highest score, but we have a special guest coming on to announce the third, second, and first. You might not know him, so I'll give you a bit of information. He was the creator of the most recognized guild, as the number one guild, a bunch of leaderboard rankers. He's a bit well known in different parts of the Azur Lane community sphere. Even within Azur Lane official Discord, he's a quite famous person amongst the tryhards and even the casuals. You know, I see it, some people call him Lamp for his meme, but yes, Himmel will be announcing the server score, or the highest server scores, which is each server, and you guys explain, I suck at explaining this. They're not gonna explain it. Oh, I guess I have to explain it.
Wait, what?
Can you guys explain the highest score server? I always mess it up.
Alright. So, just to put it into context, what we were doing here was we're looking at each of the seasons and seeing which server scored the highest score for that season. So let's say, you know, in a season, for example, Aurora got 25.95, Sandy got 25.80, Lexington got, say, 2600, etc., etc. In that particular instance, Lexington would be, you know, the winner of that season. So we did this obviously for the whole year, and we compiled all the numbers for the servers and seeing how many times they won. And Himmel will be sharing the results of that little compilation.
Yeah. So basically, at the end of each season, whoever scored the highest scored a point for their server. So at the end is which server had the highest point score cumulatively, right? Kind of? Yeah.
Yep. Cumulatively.
Yeah.
Cumulatively.
Yeah. So Himmel, whenever you're ready to talk, feel free to talk, and then you can start slowly announcing third, second, or first.
Alright, so first I'd like to thank Borger, Noobasian, and Yummy for having me in the stream. I'm Famine. Raver. Maybe Himmel. Yeah, different personalities, different places. Anyways,
You're good there, Himmel?
Himmel?
we have, so for new metal trades, for 0, we have Washington and Sandy.
Ooh, only 0 points.
Yeah, 0. Not a single person in Washi or Sandy got a server high score.
That's interesting. I mean, definitely in days gone past, Washington has hit the highest score of the season. I remember a time, many years ago, back in the dim dark ages, where we used candles to, light up so we can play our gacha games. Where Washington was keeping up with Aurora. I wouldn't say that they were better than Aurora. Totally not server bias, but they were definitely up there, competing with high scores. I think they were comfortably second highest in the PvP scene back then. But it's a sight to see that Washington now being equal with Sandy. How do you feel about that, Borger?
It's kind of expected, A lot of the PvPers have quit over the years, especially in these servers where it's not really that, big to do PvP. Or really just anything in general.
Yeah, bloody Kane. Bloody Kane.
Alright, Himbo, do you want to announce the server second?
So, numero dos, we have 6 with Lexington and Amagi.
Lexi hype. At least we got some. I'm just happy. I didn't expect we got any. I'm just happy we got some.
Yeah, it was interesting to see. I mean, going through the scores, I was going, Lexington and Amagi did really well this year, all things considered. But to see Amagi and Lexington tied, I was quite surprised to see that as well. To see that also, not only did Amagi get that figure, but also keeping pace with Lexington. It was quite surprising.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Like, I think Amagi definitely has a very, very active PP scene. Like, coupling with alt accounts plus new players who, like, they hit a good wave when Amagi server launched. It was a good wave of new players who, it was almost like relaunching the game. So a lot of those players, they're committed to the game. So them being committed to PvP and other parts of the game, it makes sense. It makes sense why there's such strong community in Amagi.
Yeah, it's not like a little enterprise where it's just full of Smurfs.
Yeah. Okay. Himbo, do you want to hit us with the top, which I think everybody kind of figures out who top is already?
Yeah, it's kind of like the numero uno of 17 is Aurora.
Yes.
Now it comes a bit of a surprise. Like people are going, hey, wait, it only adds up to 23. I'll tell you the reason for that. Ties were involved.
Yep, ties were involved. But what you guys do about ties?
I didn't count them.
I think that's pretty fair. Subtracted from everybody. I think that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, people used to mention, especially in the not only the PvP server but also ALM or Azur Lane meta server and the Azur Lane official server. They'll talk about Aurora being the retirement home because it's full of boomers and stuff, and yeah, we are boomers. I mean, I'm counting all the grey hairs on my head, and I've lost count. But it just goes to show that even if we're in our retirement home chilling, we're still scoring high. It'd be interesting to see, why that reason is. Is it just due to the fact that we're winning more, or are other servers, struggling with the meta? Is there a difference in the meta? I mean, Borger, with your assessment of the PvP scene of Washington, how do you find the defense fleets in general?
Well, Washington's unique in that it's not really necessarily that they're hard, it's that there's a lot of like really annoying fleets that if you just don't, pay attention, you just kind of lose. If you're like a casual PvPer who doesn't like put on plus 13 gear, doesn't put on like max skills, doesn't like have all oafs. A lot of people just want to do their 5 and get out, but like if you have to look at your screen and actually really micromanage your fights every single time, eventually the losses are just going to add up.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And Himmel, since you've, I know you're not a hardcore PvPer, but by virtue you do see you on the list. How are you finding the meta in Aurora?
Yeah. So I just know that the team that I have, they do all sorts of testing and such. I generally do not PvP much or really read up much on Azur Lane things, but because of the team that I have, they tend to scoop up whatever thoughts or do whatever testing they have, and they just feed the guild with the information they need, and that's all I have to say. It's all thanks to them. Yeah. Other than that, I really cannot say much.
And didn't someone in chat lose to you recently? Or two?
Oh, Serenity.
And there was someone else as well.
Wait, who's the other one? Ether? Ether Star?
Yeah. The only reason he's here.
Going back to roast stream. Wow, shots fired exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, the meta will start to evolve sooner or later. So we will have better fleets. Yeah, that's all I can say.
I mean, we did have a very stagnant meta for a couple of years. It was literally Anchorage, Shimikaze, some other fucking ship that you want to put in. You could put in, you could put in a KMS ship and you'd probably be fine, sort of thing. And the backline was essentially Musashi, New Jersey, and some other random shit you want to put in. Some combinations are better than others, but that was the meta. It was basically 4 ships locked in with 2 flex options. People sort of got around it, worked around it, kind of, and it wasn't difficult. But now with the Torp meta, you just got the RNG. Yes, we have the teams, but there's nothing stopping RNG, and it's always going to be a bitch.
Yeah, but one thing that's nice to see about PvP nowadays is that we can actually see a trend, and that mono teams are actually, we can work with mono teams. Like at the start it's like the Japanese team, and then we have the Italian, and now we are moving towards more to a mix of Japanese and the USA. So it's pretty nice to see. It's evolving. Yeah.
Definitely think it was a couple of people that are still in the camp of the mono faction fleets for PvP. Again, won't name names. But I did face one of them recently, and I had a friend do some testing for me as well because they got him earlier, and it was just it was pretty obvious how badly the mono factions performed. It may change in the future. The great thing about PvP is, yes, it can be stagnant for a very long time, but it does inevitably change. We thought we'll probably back in 2020, we probably thought we were going to be an IJN meta forever. But thankfully, it changes, and for the first fucking time ever, the meta ships are actually fucking meta for once. It's not just a fucking namesake.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous that we actually have meta ships as meta ships,
Yeah, you don't expect it to happen, but it does. About time too. I think I remember when it would have been Opsai was just coming out, so it would have been 2020, and we heard Hiryu meta was coming out, and we all knew how Hiryu behaved in general, and we're all thinking it was going to be double invol bullshit, but didn't turn out that way, and Hiryu meta was a bit of a flop at the start.
Hey, let me cut in real quick.
I'm still not over how enormously long her ears are. Like, they just tower into the sky.
Hey, let me cut in real
grabbing
quick.
when you're taking it from behind.
So.
Wait, what?
Hey guys, let me cut in so I can explain real quick. Hey, everybody, we're in the after party QA, so they're gonna be talking about random topics and stuff. Him will be hanging around with us, and if you guys want to talk and chat or ask questions, or if they just want to continue talking about PvP stuff or anything actually related, that's up to them. But yeah, I just want to let everybody know that the award ceremony basically kind of ended, and we're just in the after party right now.
That's all good. So we'll just be chilling. If anyone has any questions that they want to bring up, or they want to shame Bloody for PvPing but not admitting to it, feel free. Otherwise, we're just going to be talking shit for the next however long we want to do it for. yeah, we're still asking for GB guild v guild. We'd like to see it. Himmel and I definitely. Got any plans for guild versus guild, Himmel?
Plan? What would be my plan? Like, does yours start a plan or what?
Your plan.
My
If it is released, how you going to secure the true numero uno spot?
like bro, it's like the guild for the past 3 years. So I don't know. I'm just I'm still continue building the guild. People are leaving the game, and then I'm still doing recruitment and such. So it's still an ongoing process. It's just that, yeah. I mean, if they do release it or don't release it, at least I'm prepared.
Yeah. I mean, we still have the best guild, right?
Definitely.
Just a bit of guild banter there. Oh dear. But you know what surprised me a bit this year? I actually did not see a mention of ALM himself on the ladders this year.
Yeah, where is ALM anyway?
I don't know. I think he really took a break.
Huh. Unlike that other guy who lied about taking a break, SMH.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, didn't he finish third that season?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Wasn't he tied for first as well?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah.
So much for taking a break. Dear. But Serenity, when are we going to see you in the top 10? I know you keep trying.
When is Yami going to be on the top 10?
Yeah, for higher up, I expected more.
Yumi is a top 10, we just don't talk about him, remember?
That's true. We're not supposed to. Yeah, you're right. We did go off script there. Was not meant to mention that Yummy has been on the top 10. He just doesn't want to reveal it because he'll be revealing his secret identity.
Yeah, like a superhero.
Or a supervillain.
Either or. I think in PvP we are all villains here.
Oh, it's only those in the higher ups because they're the true agency.
True. I agree with your statement.
Look, I'm just dropping the truth bombs here.
Yeah, I just realized that Yami told us that he'll only be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, cool.
But he didn't tell chat, so L for the chat, I guess.
Oh, he did it, but he just didn't do it in the main chat.
Oh, unlucky. We are now missing our main host.
Yes. Well, that means, guys, we can start doing the crazy shit.
Oh, we can start making hot takes. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Houston 2, fuck him.
I mean, Houston 2 just looked like Javelin to me. Just adult Javelin.
You mean she's not? like no cap. When I first saw the art for Houston 2, I was like, who is this? Is this like a Javelin retro or something? Oh, no,
Yeah,
she already has a retro.
too.
Is she like Javelin Alter?
2.
Javelin Meta? Yeah, like, what is going on? But nope, it's Houston 2. And I was like, what? That's Houston? What?
Yeah. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, the problem is my ass is too dummy thick.
Damn. So only the conspiracy is with you. Only you have it. You're the one that's given the conspiracy theories, bro.
So so reveal some of the secrets on the iceberg. Which iceberg is Ether talking about?
Oh, the PvP iceberg.
The iceberg? Well,
Yeah.
I'll reveal the biggest one right now. What is the rule of two? Well, it's very simple. You know, there's two things everyone has got to know. Two of these nuts!
Well, there's that. And it was also Himmel is Reaver.
Yes, that's the real reason.
So, you know, that secret quote on Cheshire where you had the agency domination. Well, Himmel got first place.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
So what did you do with the well, how much did you get? It was $300 or something like that. What'd you do with it?
I don't know, man. Fuck some prostitutes, you know. Go to the club.
Holy shit.
I knew you were going to say something about prostitutes. Are we going to get canned on stream for it?
Yo,
Oh dear.
it's okay, I'm risking my channel for this. This is alright.
Look.
Oh, welcome back, Yummy.
Yeah, I was gone for a few
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
going for a few minutes and
Did you get any prostitutes?
You know?
Yeah, it's tell him to go away because I'm busy right now.
Can we get the motherfucker award for Kane?
What?
I mean, sure. I mean, he can have it. I mean, it's the only woman he'll probably screw these days. Old, wrinkly, and unwanted.
Yeah, sounds like Kane.
Well, put it this way: he's been trying for his sister for years, but just hasn't worked. So he goes after old women.
Back
was
to
also
the
law.
roast stream again. Back to the roast stream.
It's not a roast anymore, it's a fucking barbecue.
I mean, we're only mentioning what's mentioned in the Discord.
That's right. For anybody who is here that isn't from the Azur Lane Discord, if you guys want to go check out the Azur Lane PVP Discord, I suck at linking stuff. But invite people, copy. Yeah, you guys check them out. You know, you guys can learn a lot, and yeah, it's amazing.
So we do have a section, you know, for talking shit, as we always do, and then we have a couple of other chats where you know, people can talk about you know, PvP, strats, ships, all that sort of stuff, or you know, PvE content, because you know, you still have to farm for ships, and other aspects, you know, especially with the most recently completed meta. Is always good to have you know, the best strats to get rid of Jinsu, so you can get the most points and finish her up quickly. So yeah, we got all those functions available. Feel free to join. Happy to have people on board to, you know, learn about this game mode. Just yeah, hopefully you actually take away something from it. Most of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, also
dope.
leave a like and subscribe.
So, we got a question. What do you think of Koyet's new PvP video?
What do you mean? It's already been deleted. I can't watch it.
Shit. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't even know he did PvP stuff.
I'll put it this way: when that dude actually releases something, he always deletes it within a couple of hours. So it's like, is this guy talking shit? Like, is this guy fucking brainless, or is there something more to it? Is he just making hot takes and then realizing everyone knows it's a hot take and deleting it? We don't actually know why he's deleting his videos. But it's suspicious, and by deleting it just makes it more suspicious. Yeah, I could say it's higher up activity. Well,
Mm.
I'll also answer that question, bloody. Imagine a girl with boobs being chained up. That is actually good.
I'm not really into that, but you do you.
Yeah, different strokes for different blokes. But jokes aside, no, fortune met is good. If you have her, very easy to raise. And yeah, it's just good for swiping torps away. She basically has 2 slashes. One is on a timed interval, and the other is tied to her gun.
Yeah, basically after a certain amount of time, or rather after a certain amount of HP loss, right? Her barrage, like her all-out assault barrage, becomes her slash.
Oh,
and so that essentially just deletes all torpedoes.
Oh, wow,
because slashing.
Yeah. I wouldn't call her the new Anchorage, because she's still quite squishy. Anchorage could at least soak torps and soak other things. Fortune can't do that. She can just swipe torps. Which in this meta is better than Anchorage. So it's like same but different.
I would say her role is more like Juno's in the previous meta, where she's just kind of utility. She sort of just makes the rest of your team much stronger than already be. Just by existing.
Makes them more reliable.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it raises consistency by quite a bit.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Kogi, yeah, land.
I mean, prior to Fortune, you had cases where people were just running triple torp, and just in the defense phase, and you were seeing people absolutely lose their backline. And I know a few people have called me or have texted me and said, they just got absolutely destroyed by triple torp as they were climbing.
Sorry, I just Bloody just gift Dodo. Thank you, Bloody, for the gift Dodo. I was not expecting anything like that for tonight, but appreciate it. Sorry, that was like random streamer stuff, but yeah.
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah,
that's all good.
So, what do you guys have all to say, like, for this entire year of Azur Lane PVP? Right? Like, what is, like, if you could break it down to, like, one word, what would it be?
Oof!
Improvement.
Improvement?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you only gave me one word, so it's pretty hard to say.
Alright, fine.
If you allow me to... Oh, you have to give me. 5? You have to allow me to write War and Peace.
War and Peace. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, one sentence. One sentence. Okay, one sentence, only one comma. Okay, you can't make it like a giant sentence. Just one sentence.
No, I need a paragraph.
Damn, is that really the state? Holy shit.
I jest. Basically, last year was pretty quiet for PvP. We didn't see a lot of high scores. Scores are actually stagnating. This year, we're seeing an improvement, and it's good to see. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. We're seeing higher and higher scores, and I'm only just hoping that 2024 will bring us even higher scores again, to the point where we can start seeing regular 2600s and getting to a point where we were back in 2019. Playing Azur Lane.
Yeah. I back then, but it'd be pretty cool. I don't think Azur Lane's dying. I think it's still continuously growing. It's just that the PvP side is interesting. Like seeing Amagi go so far ham. I understand there's a lot of alts, but there are a lot of like fresh blood, and then even within the other servers, like the Newbie Awards and stuff, there's still fresh blood coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people who played Azur Lane through the years, or at least look at the records, could see that, you know, the highest score back then would have been like 2607, which is, yeah, really high for us. But the other regions are like Korea and the Korean server and the Japanese server. They're much more frequent in their 2600s. In fact, they're 2620s every now and then, 2610s. I forgot the Taiwanese server. So they're hitting those numbers a lot more frequently, and it'd be really nice to see the EN server start hitting those scores as well. But first things first, we actually need to get more consistent. So stop losing to bad fleets. No, I'm not going to roast Serenity again, even though I won't really want to. But yeah, just pay attention to your PvP matches. Don't lose. And yeah, we might actually see a return to the 2600s. Oh yeah, Oathie PvP ships.
Pay to win.
And
PvP's pay to win. You heard that? Oathie PvP ships. PvP's pay to win. I knew it. Just like every other 50 gacha game.
Oh my god, it's conspiracy!
I knew it.
Holy shit! Pay to win game mode!
and most of all, if you promise someone that you'd buy them a skin, or was it buy a skin, if they got rank 1, actually fucking do it. Or Aiko. I don't know.
Shameless!
Yeah, but I feel so sorry for him, because the guy who was promising him the skin actually hasn't done it.
Oh, calling them out. Holy shit.
Very sad. You know, I'm actually crying right now. I mean, you can't see it. You probably, even if you were seeing me face to face, you probably can't see it anyway. But I am crying on the inside.
Small tears, right? Small tears.
Well, I'm not the only one of us crying right now. Well, let's all see some crying emojis in the chat.
Crying emojis? Oh. Anybody? Crying?
Can we do the sob emote?
Yeah, sob emote.
No.
I don't have a crying emote either, so yeah.
I've only got the basic. I mean, it's not Discord.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a really fun stream. You guys got anything else? I think we're approaching the end. Probably the next several minutes. We're probably gonna be getting ready.
All right, last minute questions. Let's go.
Yeah, last minute questions, guys. We're probably gonna be ending in like the next 10 minutes or so. So if you guys got questions about PvP or the stream or anything, yeah, feel free to ask.
I'll just mention this one comment that Aeschylus made. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Yeah, there is a fair amount of time investment, but thankfully, unlike in previous years, you can actually just set and forget your phone or your emulator, depending on how you play it. Because I play on multiple servers myself, and you can imagine how difficult it is to try and do ops siren, events, PvP, all that sort of stuff on one device. So what I do is I usually set up, my emulator, my phone, go do something actually productive for once, and then come back maybe 5 minutes, reset it all that sort of stuff. It does make it, like, in that sense, the auto feature makes it easier to play. It makes it more boring in some ways, but it does make it easier. You're not taking away the investment to a point. I mean, it's still resource intensive, but at least your time you can sort of divide amongst other things. You don't have to pay attention to the fleet or to your game to be doing the whole thing. This is not FGO, guys. But yeah, it's a lot easier these days to do. And thankfully PvP, while there is elements of pay to win, to actually do it is probably, in terms of endgame content, I'd say it's probably the least out of the a lot. Like with if you take EX for example,
Or Fleet Power.
Yeah, Fleet Power as well. Fleet Power is just a whale grind.
That's just a long-term effort.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen some of the scores on Aurora. Hey now, your bosses are here. Yeah, so like EX, you need like specific ships, maybe even level 1 ships, to be able to get the highest score.
Yeah, you just need very specific gear and ships. Even if you use level 1 ships, it's still very like specific gear and scores and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you need access to a lot of stuff in order to be very efficient with X. You could get away sometimes with certain things, but X is just a little weird in that circumstance. It's very approachable for a new player, but at the same time, very not approachable, because if you don't understand the game a lot and you don't have access to a lot of stuff, it can be almost impossible for you to get on the leaderboard.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't even try myself. It's just I only have one brain cell, and that brain cell's for PvP. So yeah, EX doesn't really get a mention for me. I just do it for my 500 cogs and then get the hell out.
Have you guys done the EX this event? The EX in this event is like probably one of the easiest EX ever.
Oh, I've done it. It's just I haven't really tried. I mean, it's really great because it's flexible. It's not like you have to use a certain backliner or anything like that. But I've just done it, got a shit score, and gone, I can't be bothered getting a higher score out of it. Just to get the cogs.
Just use credit card. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, look. I mean, I worked to spend gacha, but I don't work enough to spend too much on gacha.
Yeah, just want to follow up what Noob say. I've been playing for 5 years. The game still makes my groin itch, but AL in a sense, I don't think it's not going to die that soon. It's like because they are still coming out with new things in the game and such, but most of them is like testing, like the what's it called, the rogue mode, something like that. But following up with what a lot of opinions out there is that AL doesn't have all this quality of life like now. 5 years before, it was super grindy. Everything is manual. The only auto thing is after you do map 1-3. Currently, you can do auto. You can do the 2 times efficiency. You can sleep on upside on the last day. You can go to sleep and just auto upside all the way. This quality of life wasn't there back then. So AL is growing. I can see that. It doesn't take a lot of time, if you know how to manage your account well. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
And moreover, I want AL to grow because it's a great game with a lot of potential. I see it like a C++ game. Everything is very basic. You just have to build things on top of it. But I believe I do not know how the developers think. Usually games every year they come out with this developer note that they will tell you what they want to do for the next 1 year, next 2 years and such. One thing AL doesn't have or lacking of is that, they just show a picture image of something and then let you guess what is it. But there's a lot of things if you really look through 1 year to 2 years of of release from Chinese servers and Japanese servers, there's a lot of things that are not released yet, but they did show bits and pieces of it here and there. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I want to say.
I mean, yeah, that's good point. And I think that's probably a good time. You know, hearing the wise words from Himmel. It's probably a good time for us to start ending. Good time to start.
Himmel, when will we get the last emote pack?
I don't know.
Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
But it is a good time probably for us to end stream. You know, yeah, the awards was great. You guys got any final words?
Aside from thanking everyone for coming along and sharing your time with us, enjoying a bit of a shit show, roasting others, having a drink. I don't know if you guys are drinking, but we certainly were. And yeah, we you know, if people enjoy this sort of stuff, you might see a bit more of this in the future. Hopefully, if Yummy's really happy with it. But yeah, thank you all for coming.
Borger, got anything?
Thank you, Yummy, for hosting. You know, without you, we could not have done this. I think we did this pretty well, despite the scuffed overall planning and kind of improvised feel.
Point. It's a PvP shit show.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So yeah, no, I appreciate you guys mentioning my name and asking me about it. Now, you know, I'm definitely a hobbyist streamer, but I appreciate it. I do love this game, like you guys do as well. And obviously, we talked about it for a bit, and it's really cool. And I like I said, I don't PvP, but I appreciate having a PvP scene, so it's amazing. And I was 100% down to like do something like this. It was fun. It was great. So yeah, if we do more in the future, that'd be awesome too. I'd be completely on board to host or do more talk show stuff like this again. It doesn't always have to be PvP or whatever. You know, it'd be pretty fun.
We'll get you PvPing soon in public.
maybe 2024 Yummy Chips PvP like career starts right at the beginning of the year. Maybe we can get on the leaderboard by the end, right?
Just don't make it a New Year's resolution, because you know that'll fail.
yes. Okay, guys, for the audience, yeah, thanks again. Let me link the PvP Discord one more time for anybody who shows up and doesn't have it. And yeah, thanks everybody for showing up and enjoying the content, enjoying the stream. Thanks, you know, the guys for bringing me on. Thanks Mustki Network for compiling all the data. And yeah, it was awesome. It was pretty fun stream, and it's really great to see all these stats and all these awards being given out. So, yeah, you guys got any final words before I mute us?
No, I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, guys. Then everybody, Happy New Year's. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you guys next year when we do 2024 end of year PvP Awards, right?
Happy New Year! Let's go!
Happy New Year's, everyone.